about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And off we go from Jacksonville. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Josh Hines-Allen in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a 1st down for Philly.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On Silver, ready?
On 2nd down, Hurts. And he'll take it on in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 4th TD grab of the season. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Gain of 10 yards.
It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
13, Lou. Silver.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Rolling right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, He quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Go. Hey, Kip, dirty left.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Hey. Dirty left. Go. Hey, I'm gun. Take right open. 11.
Lawrence throwing on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
On first down, it's Hurts. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Buda Baker with the coverage defensively, able to break that one up. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Silver. Michael Hornet, hey!
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. Cooper going in motion. On fourth down, the snap comes to Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the completion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Take right open. Hey, I'm gun. Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger, touch.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So a big one there to start the drive. 35 yards.
Red on red.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Easy. Here we go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7. Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Hey, Silver. Great, set.
Hurts to the air on first down. throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. A pickup there of 13. First down, Philadelphia.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Got a man, it's A.J. Brown, brings it in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
A gain of 27 per play. First down, Eagles.
Tight end going in motion here. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter, as they've got it with first and 10. Hurts again. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker. From 29. Here's second down and a yard. To the air again. Hurts. Forced out wide. Now he takes off. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Eagles. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Washington now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Lawrence now to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Go, let's go. Hey, Ginger, time. 13, Luke. Hey, kill. 11. Sink right. Go. 30,
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw is Lawrence. And that one incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Exiting the pocket right. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he will go all the way. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 2. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
28-yard gain. First down, Philadelphia.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. Big time play for Philly. And even 50 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Good blocking, and he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger, time. Hey, Jupiter. 11. Here we go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Go. Red.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 50-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. 2nd and a yard.
Think right open, open. Hey, run!
Throwing is Lawrence. Left side, caught by Hunter. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Hey, think right. Hey, I'm gun.
On first down, Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
11. Think right open. Son, it's hot.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
13, Lou. Hey, kill. Think right. Soga's hot. Silver.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Hey, go. It's hot. Here we go.
They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have a Jags first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. ETN. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. 2nd and goal.
Red on red. Go. Hey, son. 11. 30 left. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
Go. Let's go. Hey, Soko, so hot. 11, Agate. 11, 11.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Nolan Smith, relentless in his pursuit. He forces the big loss and brings up 4th and goal. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are back within 5. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
These are 24. Hey, Ginger. Sink right open. 13, Luke. Hey, Ginger. Sink right. Go.
Lawrence moving outside the pocket. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Hey, I'm gun. Go. Hey, run. Hey, go. Here we go.
Lawrence now. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get that complete to the tight end Njoku. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to ETN. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Go.
32-yard line.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Bakuba.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 31, here's 2nd and 7.
63.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is third and long. To throw is Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley, who's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Here's Hurts. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
And that's a big-time effort on fourth down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
63.
To throw, Hurts. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard now?
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go. Hey, Go. Sink right open. Sink right. Dirty left. Hey, chill. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
Hey.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
11. Go. 11.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Flush to his right. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars have cut the deficit to 5. touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Hurts to the air on first down. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Eagles.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Try again. It's second and 10. Cooper going in motion. To throw on second down is Hurts. Forced out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 38 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Man in motion is Smith. Here's Barkley. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes. Josh Hines-Allen. His second sack of the afternoon. Number 5 for him on the year. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Now Hurts. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Josh Hines-Allen. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Go, go. 11, 11. Fred on dirty left. Hey, Kim. Hey, tomato. Done. Silver.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance. They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
That'll be caught. It's Hunter. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
12 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Go. Hey, Ginger, time. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Gun. 11. Hey, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take this one in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Lawrence. Oh my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the Colts to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Complete to Cooper. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Third and 9. To throw is Hurts. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Daniel Whelan in punt formation.
On the return, here's Washington. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Here's first and 10.
13 Luke. Decent 24.
Here's Lawrence. Forced to his right. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
16-yard line.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Hey, son, it's on his hunt. Sink right open. Go.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. His kick is good. He got it. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. They come from behind. They feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.